already seeing a wintry mix out here on the ArkLaTex, making for slick roads. I'll have more details on the winter weather coming up.
Former President Donald Trump's second impeachment trial came to an end in a rare Saturday session. Plus, a group of men paying for their bad decisions at the right place at the right time saved lives.
Broadcasting live, KSLA News 12 starts now.
Good morning. You're watching our weekend edition of KSLA News 12 this morning. It's 8 o'clock and I'm Destiny Patterson, but it's an icy Valentine's Day. So let's send it over to our first alert meteorologist, Jessica Moore. And Jessica, I know that it's already starting to get some ice on the roads. What are we looking like for this weekend?
Well, that's right, Destiny. Already seeing reports of ice on the roads and maybe some accidents due to that. And as we take a look at satellite and radar, we are looking and seeing some of this pink here across the ArkLaTex, and not too many spots, but are seeing a few spots that are seeing some wintry precip. This could be anything from freezing rain, maybe even sleet out there, causing icy conditions out there. So definitely will have to be something that we'll watch for as we go throughout today. Here's a look at live first alert Doppler radar. You could see kind of where we were just looking at some of those icy conditions or wintry mix on satellite and radar. Here on radar, though, showing up as green. We do still have some upper levels in the atmosphere that are a bit warmer, but I'm thinking most of this is likely falling and freezing on the roads out there. So if you do have to go outside, make sure to use caution out there. Not really looking at or seeing a whole lot of rain, but something that will be more dangerous to travel on later on today. So let's take a look at that with future track. Right now we are looking at some areas with wintry precip, and I think this is again overdoing it, especially compared to what we were seeing on actual live for solar Doppler radar. But still, the wintry mix here in the ArkLaTex will still be possible as we go throughout your Sunday morning and parts of the afternoon. As we head towards around this evening, though, more of that transition into snow will likely begin first in areas off to the north and west and then over towards East Texas, with still a wintry mix by around the early morning hours as we head into around Monday. This is a picture at 1 a.m. Some heavy snow likely from Texarkana up to DeQueen already falling. Shreveport, Minden, and Natchitoches in the overnight hours still looking at a mix, but we'll eventually see that turn into snow as we head into the 5-6 o'clock hour of the morning and heading throughout the rest of the late morning and afternoon hours, seeing that snowfall still across the ArkLaTex, but by around 3 and 4 showing signs of this system completely moving out. However, we are looking at temperatures dropping. We're not looking at temperatures warming above freezing or a lot of sunshine in the next coming days. So some of these things that fall are going to stick, and some areas even seeing a hard freeze. Here's a look at current temperatures right now: 28 in Shreveport, 26 in Minden, 27 currently right now in Marshall, Texas, 26 right now in Mount Pleasant, 23 degrees currently in DeQueen, 30 in Florine. The next couple of hours not looking too great temperature wise. We'll still stay in the upper 20s, and then as we head towards the afternoon, we're looking at temperatures dropping into the mid 20s. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Got an alert day for today, but Tuesday is going to be a good day. Wednesday is another alert day. Temperatures staying above or at least near freezing for the next couple of days. Morning temperatures will struggle to climb into the 20s, but it's going to feel like the single digits as we head towards Monday and Tuesday morning. I'll have another update on your forecast coming up. Destiny?
Governor Kevin Stitt is declaring a state of emergency ahead of this week's major winter storm. Governor Stitt issued the emergency declaration Friday for all 77 counties in the state. The declaration suspends requirements for oversized vehicles used for emergency relief and utility restoration. It also activates the state's emergency operation plans and allows state agencies to make emergency acquisitions. On Thursday, Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards also issued a state of emergency. Governor Abbott is warning all Texans against travel during the winter storm. He issued a disaster declaration Friday for all Texas counties on a press conference on Saturday. He said this storm is unprecedented in Texas history.
A disaster declaration has already been declared for all 254 counties in Texas. The severity of the cold weather that is about to be experienced here in the coming days is unprecedented in Texas history. And we need people across the state to get ready for this extremely harsh conditions that are coming.
Governor Abbott says if you do get stranded on the roads, there is a number on the back of your driver's license that you can actually call for help. Now, we have some road closures to make you aware of this morning, all due to winter weather conditions. Eastbound and westbound lanes on I-220 from the interchange at I-20 to I-20-220 and LA-3132 near the Shreveport Regional Airport. Also, I-49 in Shreveport and Bossier Parish, 2 bridges on LA-3 are closed, and the bridge over Lake Bistineau in Bienville Parish. Continue to check KSLA.com/weather/closings for constant updated closures. You can also stay aware of the wintry weather forecast when you download our First Alert Weather app. It includes live radars, video forecasts, and video updates as we inch closer to seeing more potential snow come to the ArkLaTex. This anticipated winter weather has led LSU Health to reschedule its vaccination dates in order to keep you safe and their staff safe. But we're going to get straight to President Trump. Donald Trump acquitted by the Senate for a second time. Although members in both parties cast guilty votes for the former president, most Republicans banded together to oppose the impeachment charge.
Donald John Trump, former president of the United States, is not guilty as charged in the article of impeachment.
This was the shortest impeachment trial in history, 57 yeas, short of the 63 needed to convict. 7 Republicans and every Democrat found Trump guilty. That's the most bipartisan support for a presidential impeachment conviction in history, and it's still far short of the 2/3 majority required to convict. Full Court Press with Greta Van Susteren airs later today on KSLA. Here's a look at who she's talking to.
Today on Full Court Press, I speak to Senator Rand Paul.
I've always been for the same thing and have stood up to President Trump when he was wrong, but also supported him when there have been what I've considered to be partisan attacks. By all means, people can criticize the president for his debate and for what happened and for all of that, and I have. But the thing is, that's different from actually criminalizing political speech when I think it's a bad idea.
2 men are arrested in connection with the shooting death of 28-year-old Trevante Miles. The man on the right is 23-year-old Jalen Jack, who was arrested on 1 count of accessories after the fact to second-degree murder, 1 count of possession of a stolen firearm, and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. He was booked into the Caddo Correctional Center on January 27th. The man on the left is 27-year-old Jamarizia Leonard. He's arrested on 1 count of second-degree murder. He was booked into the Shreveport City Jail. Shreveport police have arrested 24-year-old Devontae Boya for Thursday's deadly shooting on Marion Street. According to police, Boya allegedly shot Trayshawn Boya after an altercation. He's charged with second-degree murder. Continuing coverage this morning, a woman was arrested Friday night for a shooting on the 400 block of Spring Street. Police initially gave us the wrong name, but now have told us 34-year-old Jessica Griffith is charged in connection with the shooting. According to police, just after 9:30 p.m., an argument led to a fight between 2 women and 2 men. It led to one of the women shooting a man, and police are still investigating the shooting. And a woman is behind bars this Valentine's Day morning after shooting a man 3 times in the upper torso Saturday. It happened at the Economy Inn around 1 o'clock. Police say they believe this was a result of a domestic dispute and the man is suffering from non-life-threatening injuries. Southeast Bienville water system is under a boil advisory. That's the Southeast Bienville water system. Reminds you to boil your water for a full minute before consumption. We'll let you know when it is rescinded.